Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a additional version of Talking Tickets. Since Belmont was ready early this week and Keeneland's dragging their feet on Saturday and Sunday, I figured to hell with it. Let's just do a Belmont video, and then when Keeneland comes out, I'll do a Keeneland video because Keeneland's taking forever. So we've got Belmont here. And well, let me see if it'll let me. Yeah, okay. So we got Belmont's first race on Thursday. So we got there's Saturday, there's Thursday, and we also got Friday. So let's start with Thursday. We got the lines and everything for Thursday. So we're good there. First thing I'll tell you is it's a little chalky with our better plays. I mean, I like Coco Bula and I like the Underbidder and I like Master of Arms. Those are the three horses that I like. Um, the good news is on Thursday there's really nothing else running, so we can try to kind of zero in and try to win a bet or two and get this pot up. I don't know why that thing's spinning. But anyway, first race is a dirt 2-year-old maiden 35,000. And the Kula Bula is a weaver, speed, dropping in class from straight maiden. They take off the blinkers. But to me, here's the key. They bet the horse. They bet this horse, which tells me they thought that this horse could run. And it was a 7-horse field, made the lead, stopped. But I think this horse is going to win. And so I'm going to go ahead. I don't know what the heck just happened. My screen went off, but so I'm going to go ahead and single that horse in the early pick 5, 6 with 710. So that also opens up a double 6 with 710. You guys know when I bet doubles, I like to take one horse. I'll take 3 horses in the other leg if they're not the 3 favorites. I'm not taking all 3 favorites, but if I got a favorite, a 3-1, and maybe an 8 or 10-1, I'll take all 3 of them. And no, even though you'll see a bet on there, I don't make them even. I try to make the hits even. So I might make $30, $20, $10 and spend 60, something like that. But no, I don't just say, oh, $50 double with these 3, unless I just have no opinion on which one's better, then I would. But I try to make the hits about the same. So anyway, we got 7 and 10. The underbidder for Chad Brown, Clairvick Pratt. I know he's working at Monmouth. I get that. But the work looked really good. I'm a little bit nervous about Charlatan. I'm not a big Charlatan fan yet, but this horse is working really good. And then Glavin, old Tommy Glavin, Saratoga only got beat in neck first time out. Morley's way better second time out, and it's a not this time. So I would take 710 in the second. If I used a third horse, it would be the 3, and that would be Jubilee Parade because I think the horse will be 7 or 8 to 1. 5 to 1, I don't think that horse will be 5 to 1. There's other horses in here to bet. So we get to the third race. I got 4, 5, 6 in the pick 5. So we got Crushed. It's going to be the favorite, turning back. The 5, Celestial Glaze, I like a little bit better than the rest, but the question is obviously 7 furlongs, but he is 2 for 12. He's not, 0 for 12. And then Noda, I knew was going to be a little bit of a price. Maker, Pratt, turning back. I know the horse don't like the win, but it's 50,000. So I keep going back to these numbers back here. And if Maker can run those numbers back there, 89s, 82s, then he's got a big chance. So I like that. So now let's go to the 4th and 5th. We got tons of budget to use now in the 4th and 5th. So even though I like the 2 Special Envoy, not this time, paid $1 million. Pratt, Magna, Tabor. It's got it all. It also has even money written all over him. So Epic Desire, big chance for Pletcher. Uh, and then we got the 6, Behold the King, the 7, 6-1, the 8, 6-1, and then the 10, Gabaroni. So I could even see throwing the 9 in. I mean, if you really wanted to, I mean, we got plenty of budget to spread out. I would not single the 2. I would not single the 2. I would take 2, 3, 6, 7 at least. 5th race. Man, my phone just never stops. 5th race. Either hit the all button or try to exclude a couple of them. I'm not throwing the 1 out. No way. I mean, he's an A horse to me. I don't really like the 2. I would pitch him. The 3, I'd throw in. The 4, I would throw in. The 5, I would throw in. I think the 5's got a big, big, big chance. That race was really fast. I know Woodbine shippers ain't always, what they're cracked up to be, but that number's legit. The breeding's solid. The trainer's solid. Alvarado. Asmussen gets this horse. Why is Asmussen training this horse? I don't understand. But Winchell, I guess, bought the horse. You get Pratt. I mean, the horse fits. 7-2 is fine. I'm taking a bunch of them in here anyway. I don't like the 7. And the 8 to me is just a toss in. I don't like the horse. 3-1 is just stupid. I mean, who in the world would take 3-1 on this horse? Colonial, Monmouth, Gulfstream. This is the big leagues, man. No, but in the pick 5, I don't want to get beat by him, so I would throw him in. The 9, Believe in Magic, absolutely got to take. Ran just behind Snowface. Princess was in the lead in the lane, 25-1, first time on turf. Black type thoroughbreds, Swinbank and the boys. Jake and Reagan, awesome guys. Love that they're a part of us. And I mean, this horse is a not this time. I mean, 50,000 for a not this time. They got a hell of a bargain, man. And look at these works. I love William Morey. Absolutely love him. He's a Turfway trainer. Most of you know that's my backyard. I'm perfectly in a V with Turfway and I call it River Downs, Belterra. When you hit downtown, I go this bridge to Turfway, this bridge to Belterra, 20-25 minutes to either one of them. I live on the west side of Cincinnati, so it takes me a little bit to get down there. But anyway, I would take a bunch here. We're trying to stay 10 minutes per card, but I'm already rambling. So we get to the 6th. To me, the 6th is Master of Arms, probably the best bet of the day. It's a 6-furlong race. You guys know I like dirt and 6 furlongs. We got a good outside post. We get a shitty field, and it's maker, class, Dylan Davis, and tactical speed. I love tactical speed. Not that the horse understands that he's tactable. The horse is tractable, but tactical means that the jockey knows the horse has enough speed that he can employ his tactics. Tractable, tactical gets used wrong sometimes. I know Mr. Numbers gets mad about that. Craig, I love him if you're watching, but mid-80s numbers, going to sit probably 3rd on the outside. And as long as he's not ouchy as a 6-year-old gelding, I think he's good to go. Those last few works were dynamite. Where all systems go for Master of Arms to roll this field at the $16,000 level. They get the purse, the horse will get claimed, and they're probably going to be betting, and they'll all get their money back and win a bet. So now, probably the toughest or one of the toughest races on the card here, Fun with Flags. What a great show that was on Big Bang Theory, the flag thing. You got Spaghetti Man, Chad Brown. Got really compromised with that 115 pace last time. So I think the closing ability is going to really be a lot better today. I think the three can win. Immensitude, I knew they were going to make him favorite. I don't really like her as favorite, but I don't like the rest of these horses until we get, yeah, Grayish 2-1 and Brock Nardini 8-1 is laughable. I mean, she's got to get the trip. When she gets the trip, she comes running. I think she's going to get an outside trip, but there's enough speed in here that it's not going to be a morbidly slow pace. And that's the key for her is to be able to make that run. So I got 2, 3, 8, 9. Ooh, I got a bee in here. I got the door open. It's so beautiful in the office today out back. My office is off the back of my house these days after I had it built, and I love it. Or as I like to call it, my lab. When I tell the old lady I'm going out back to the lab, she laughs. So anyway, we've got a really tough last race. I got 1, 2, 5, or just 1, 2. I was hoping the 2 was a price, and he is. So the 1's going to be the favorite, 9-5, clear as day. But the 2 is really hidden. You got to look back at this race in October where the horse got beat a half a length. Tells me she fits, man. She fits at this level on the drop. They put her in 2 more races, ran pretty well, checked. Then went a mile and 16. She don't want to go long. Nona Lynn's a really nice horse. Off script's a really nice horse. This is a monster drop in class here, and you get the Sketty Man. Now, do you want to add another one? The 5 dozen roses would be the other one because it's Linda Rice. That's it. That's it. So, all right, I ran 3 minutes long, so I got to get moving to, and I'm doing these all in one video so you guys can just fast forward to each day and, have Belmont exclusively, and you don't have to worry about the Keeneland stuff. And then when you watch the Keeneland video, you're going to get all Keeneland. And hopefully, if they ever put out Saturday and Sunday, I'll be able to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday all together, put it up on Thursday. Come on, DRF. We ain't got all day. See, this is the problem when you're live. DRF sometimes just tick, 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 tick. All right. So I really like this horse. I almost made this horse a star play, but I just couldn't because of the distance. Willow Bend. I don't know much about Rodriguez, but I love Jamie Ness. This horse has won at Belmont or BAQ, whatever you want to call it. The question is the distance. Over 7 at the distance. That's the only reason I didn't make this horse a star play. I think the only other one in here is Ready for Trouble, and she's never been the distance. I'm sorry, not Ready for Trouble. Soundbite. Sorry, I knew there was a problem there. Linda Rice, Soundbite is the other one. Carmouche, dropping in class, has 2 wins at Belmont and 3 wins at the distance. I think they're going to make Soundbite favorite. I like the 6 a little bit better there. Now, the star play is in the next race on the turf. I don't know how they beat this horse. I mean, I don't know what kind of odds we're going to get maiden 50, but unlimited spending. Got a brutal trip last time. You got to go back and watch that. We ain't got time. But this horse should have won last time. We had her way too far back. Just gave her way too much to do. Now gets a hustling rider. I love Irad, but sometimes he does that. You get the hustling rider of Carmouche, good inside post. I think she's going to be sitting in that 4th or 5th area. I don't think he'll take her way back. He never does. So you got to beat the 1, Abreu, that's had, 59, 73. You got a chance. And then to the outside, you got the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9. Fire a gate. You got Maker, claim this horse, put her right back in for 50. She ran okay. So she might get the jump with Santana on Carmouche and unlimited spending, but I think unlimited spending is a single. So that's what I did. Now, most people are probably going to single Time to Win. I chose not to, but Time to Win off that 87 number got dogged all the way around. 47, 111 is not slow in a maiden race. First time ever running, no Lasix. I mean, that's a really nice run. So now he gets Lasix. He's a not this time, 650,000. This horse could run off the screen. No question about it. But what about Copious for Mott? I mean, that's a decent race. Paradise Woods, Curlin, that's some really nice breeding. Caught the slop, maybe needed one. Most Motts do. This horse got a big chance. Salvation has big numbers, stepping up a class, but has a chance. And a Polta out here for Pletcher. 81 on the dirt, puts him on the turf, doesn't like it. Now back to dirt, gets Santana, gets a good outside post, going to be a price. I'm going to go ahead and take 4, 6, 7, 8. Time to Win might win, and I'll have a big double 3, 4 in case he does and ruins our pick 5 because it won't pay a whole lot if you go, 5, 5, 4. Going to be hard to pay much. But I think there's another single here and why we don't have to spend much money. Again, you guys know I like outside, stalking, tactical, tractable sprints on dirt. That's my thing, and that's what I'm writing an algorithm. I'm trying, at least with some people, to write an algorithm to where it'll help me discover even more of these horses across the country. Because when you're handicapping Belmont Keeneland, you might not realize there's a horse at Thistle in the 6 hole that looks like he can't lose, right? I mean, I'm only one person. But if the algorithm can point that, hey, these 3 horses fit your thing today, and we can start posting them, how about that? So that's coming. Philly Crystal, Mike Maker, Stalker on the outside. Does he need to lead? Maybe, but I don't think he does at this level. I love Mike Maker. I love Flying P Stables. I love Santana. Everything's a go with Philly Crystal. I hope they scratch Catchphrase. If Catchphrase runs, it makes our life a little bit harder because now we got to let Catchphrase go. We got to take back at least a little bit, or we're going to get dogged all the way around. That's the only fear that I have. And then the next race is an all race. I mean, there's no reason to even talk about it. I think it's an all race. The Marat horse on the way outside is who I like. One start, Duarte from Monmouth, only got beat 2 lengths, 3 lengths, working really well, but has stuck in the 12 hole. So I'm just going to hit the all button because we got the double single. And there's possibly 4 singles in the early pick 5. So you might want to just bet straight 6, 3, 4, 8, boom, 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 boom. Don't bet straight in the 5th race, though. Don't bet straight in the 6th race. It's really tough. I like this horse out here. If I can find him. Did I scroll past already? Or I'm on the wrong race. Yeah, it didn't go to the 6th race. That's why. Just thinking, where in the heck's my horse at here? I like No Pressure. Again, I'm hoping for a price. I got an outside horse on the turf this time. Only got beat a neck in his first start. He's bred to be good. I really like Philip Antonacci. I really like this guy. He don't have a lot of horses, but he's really good. I'm telling you, this guy could be the next Todd Pletcher in a few years. He's a solid guy. Outside post, stalking, going to be tough. But can the 7 win Belgian? Yes. Some of these other ones might get bet. They all got a chance. The one's got a chance, outfielder. So in my late pick 5, I got all 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Now we're going to go again to the double single, the old double single. And I absolutely love these 2 horses. The 1 horse for Pletcher, I love. I don't know what kind of price we're going to get yet. Delightful Claire, Saratoga, terrible break. They touted this horse now. I'm telling you, the clockers really like this horse. They just said he didn't have any speed, or she didn't have any speed. So we got to wait till she goes even a little bit longer. Well, here we are, 1 mile. We're stuck on the fence. I don't like that. But I think Carmouche is the perfect rider to get her going. And if he gets her going and just put her in the middle of the pack, she's going to run big. And then we got the Pletcher, the 2 I don't like, the 3 I don't like. The 4 Philly Freedom's probably the other horse to beat. You got blinkers on, lost the ragtime, came back, and I bet on the horse second time out. I'm not real happy at the fact she got hammered down, and then she just didn't run very well. Blinkers on, Santana maybe could run a little bit better. But I look at the rest of these horses, and I just don't like any of them. Now, Kenny McPeak's horse, we can't watch the video. I'm not a big Daredevil guy, but holy crap, is this horse working fast. And Jerkins has been absolute dynamite with all them Belmont horses coming in. So be real careful with that one. The Pilgrim. I love a horse in the Pilgrim, and I'm fingers crossed we're not favored. I think the 2 is going to get bet a little bit. I don't think the 3 will get bet. I really like the 4. Bacoma, Miguel Clement, Botus or Botus. Bet down to favorite first time out. That was a key. And I remember him telling our buddy, Matty, hey, all my horses that I unveil at Saratoga can really run, or we're not unveiling them. We're putting them at Belmont or Colonial or, one of the other ones. They were not going to unveil horses that weren't very good. And it showed. He was really good at Saratoga. And this was supposedly his best one. I mean, you couldn't have run any better. You get Sketty Man. Remember, Pratt's not there. Remember, he's at Keeneland, so you have no Pratt, and that's the only reason he's not on. He didn't take off to do something else. And I don't like the 5. The 6 has got a chance. He ran a good race, but that was such a slow pace. I mean, the whole race set up for him. I don't like him. I mean, Noble Dynasty, I guess, has a chance. Mott's get better. Capital Partners got a chance. Repentless won at 25-1, and this Maker won at 23-1. I don't see either one of them horses beating this horse for Clement. I really like this Clement horse. So I would stick with him. I'm singling. And then I have no opinion in the last race. To me, it's an all button. So I cut that down to 10 minutes. I did well there. So now we got to get over to Saturday. Saturday. Nice big card on Saturday. Belmont, look at this. We got pick 5, pick 4, pick 5, pick 5, pick 4, pick 6, pick 5. I mean, whoo! Now, of course, I'm waiting for prices, but Devilish Grin. How about Chopsticks? I'm expecting a price here. If she opens 2-1, I'm gonna be mad. There's some runners in there, man. I am expecting her to be a price. It's our time. It's our time. I mean, was there any 2-year-old more impressive? Nope. Deep Learning. I mean, I bet on this horse in Canada last time, didn't fire, but I think today's the day. And then My World, we're about to find out if My World is what I think. 1 start Cox, outside post against some hyped up first timers, and I mean hyped already. I mean, I'm getting calls from 2 horses in here already. So it's going to be a live race. So let's go through these pick fives. Let's go through these pick fives. I got to jack this up a little so I can see. All right. Come on. Come on. 7, 8, 9 are the top horses in the first leg. 7, 8, 9. I'm sporting my Bethel Wildcat shirt today while we're waiting on the racing form. Jeez, come on, racing form. Bethel Wildcats, that's my team. That's where I went to school. My guy, Coach Nelson, down there, the girls coach, got him in the top 10 in the country. Went to the Final Four last year in NAIA. Boy, this thing does not want to cooperate, does it? Come on. So while we wait on that, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you're going to see rated by merit is, man, it still don't want to cooperate. There we go. So, come on, Snide, Linda Rice, Savvy Sunset, Sacco on the drop, dangerous, going to be a price. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got to hustle here. We're running way too late. So the Discovery, what are we going to do with rated by merit? Well, a really wise handicapper once told me never, ever dismiss an undefeated horse, whether he's undefeated on turf, dirt, or undefeated overall. Until that sucker loses, you ride the wave. Now, he's not talking about one start and then he goes into a stakes race and everybody's the same. He's talking about horses like this, that some people will say, this was a Gulfstream, restricted to Florida breds. He might not be much. Well, maybe he's not. Uncaged ain't much. Wise Up's okay. I mean, that's it. I mean, the rest of the field. So I'm taking 1, 2, 3, but then in the pick 4, I'm going to single to 3. And the only reason I'm not singling to 3 is I got a better single later, and I didn't want to have 2 singles. So the third race, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I have no real opinion in here except golden plate for the extra tickets. Why? It's Linda Rice off the claim, turning back. Carmouche. I'm hoping the horse is a little bit of a price where you could take, like 7, 8, 9 with the 3, with the 6, cost you $3, try to hit the pick 3 while you're playing the pick 4s and 5s. So the fourth race, the Jockey Club Derby Invitational Mile and 3/8. I don't like the one at all. Asbury Park gets bet every single time he runs. He's beaten one bad field. This ain't a great field. He's okay, but are you going to take 6 to 5 on him? I don't like Crudo. Hill Road's my horse. Why? The distance is perfect. He ran a surprisingly very, very good race. He got stuck on the rail, got out bad, came running against a Euro horse that was really good and Burnham Square, who's really good. They would both be even money or less in this race. Hill Road's the horse. If you want to save with Asbury, that's who I would save with. Maybe Noble Confessor to try to go all the way. I mean, there's just nothing in here. So the fifth race is my single in the early pick 5, but I'm not going to just single him in 3 different pick 5s. We don't do that. So the fifth race pick 5, I'm taking a bunch of them. But so we got 2-year-old maiden optional 75. This horse is coming out of straight maiden, Time to Dream in the PG Johnson, and scratch it. 2 of the best 2-year-old fillies in New York, at least, and right behind them. Second route I always like. Drop in class. I mean, this horse has everything screaming that he's the one to beat, or she's the one to beat. Princess Celine, Cox, okay. Pan Ortiz, okay. Giddings. I mean, what's in here? There's just not anything else in here to say, "Ooh, I want to take that horse." Oh, I really want to take that horse. Maybe Rosalie, Lisa. There's just nothing. There's just nothing to write home about other than devilish grin. So that's the filly for me. So now the Frizette. This is a really nice race. This is a really nice race. So here's why I picked Chopsticks. The 1 speed, the 2 speed, and blazing speed. 3's not, 4's not. The 5's blazing speed. 6 blazing speed. The 8's not. The 9's not. The 10 blazing speed. 11 stalking speed. So I like the 11. Lovely Christina going to get a good outside post. Pletcher, Alvarado, they don't team up often. I'm not sure the horse is good enough, but the price should be right. It should be right. The 6, Iron Orchard, speed. Could she just run off and hide? Could. The 2, Caramel Toast. Man, she looked good. Beat Lovely Christina's brains in. Whitworth Beckman. Could she run off and hide? Could. But remember, this is a mile. This ain't 6 furlongs. They got to run all the way down that backstretch. These speed horses are going to get tired. That's why I like Chopsticks. I think Chopsticks is going to come flying. That big gray is going to be a blur in the lane. And I love that Cox said, you know what, Florent Giroux, you're not getting any mounts for me in Kentucky because Irad's here. You got it. Go on up there and you got it. And if she wins, you got her in the Breeders' Cup. I like that. It's loyal. I like that. Floro, I mean, I don't want him on my speed horses in a sprint, but I don't mind him being on a closer going a mile. His patience is key. And I think she's going to be flying. Ice cream for everyone. I could see putting on your ticket too. And then the 10, steer clear or 5 bars. I mean, I guess you could use those horses, but I don't know, man. I like Chopsticks a lot in there, but I fully understand that we get a demand a price. I want 5, 6, 7 to 1 to bet straight, or I'll just spread out in the pick 5s a little bit and I'll have her. So now this to me is a single in at least one of your pick 5s. Curtain Call's got a chance. Stradale, I was going to bet my lungs on the other day. I bet my lungs on him at Saratoga, and I can't believe he got beat. Santana moved way too soon. Universe, I don't like. IA, I don't like. Just ASAP, I don't like. I mean, it's our time. Showed that he doesn't need the lead, showed that he can kick home, and showed that he can go as far as they want him to go. I think he's a stone cold single, and I'm going to single him in multiple tickets. If he gets beat, maybe the Gargan talking. Maybe Stradale gets loose and don't stop. Those are the only 2 other ones I would even think about using. So now we got the Miss Grillo. I kept going up and down this field thinking, man, this ain't much of a field for a stake race. And then I got to Deep Learning, and I don't know what happened to her last time. She only got beat a length. It's not like she ran awful. I think Pratt just misjudged the pace and just got too far back because she made her run, but she was just never in it. She was so far back. So I think Deep Learning is a very good animal. I'm going to single in some tickets, and then I'm going to take Philly Dioro, and I'm going to take Quiet Street and some other tickets. Those are the only 3 I'm using. It's the only 3 I'm using. Now, I think this may be the toughest race on the card. So in the pick 5, I got all. The pick 6, I got all. The 6th race, pick 4, I got all. The 5th race, pick 5, I got all. I have no opinion in here. Big invasion, maybe. This could go there's so much speed in here, but there's also some good closers in here. I just hit the all button. I'm just going to hit the all button. I give. Now we get to the maiden race because this is the end of a pick 5, I think, or one of them. Dark Assault, I don't like. Concrete, no. 22 Black is working so fast. The tips are already out. McPeak likes the horse. Okay. Pletcher, not this time. Centennial Farms, they like him. Can't watch any works. They're not online. I don't know why. And the Chad Brown is Arctic Measures, Essential Quality, working over at Monmouth. I mean, but Chad does have some good ones now and then. Mott's got an Into Mischief. I mean, you could take all those horses, but I'm going to stick to 3, 4, 6, 8. But then I'm going to single in some tickets the 8. My World. Why? One start over first time starters. We get the outside post where we had the rail. That's one of my favorite things in racing. Take a first time starter that was stuck on the rail. Now he gets the outside. Now the jockey can look over, go when he needs to instead of pumping nonstop trying to get in there. I think My World's going to run a monster race. I love My World today, and he's going to be my single in a lot of different tickets. The 11th race, I have really not much of an opinion. 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. Risk Tolerance, I think, is the horse to beat. I'm hoping for a little bit of a price there. But again, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, just not much of an opinion. And then in the last race, in the pick 6 and the pick 5, I decided to spread in other races and only take the 1 for Pletcher and Zayas. I like the rising numbers. I like the fact the horse was 12-1 last time. This is a cut back in distance from 1.125 to 1.16 I hope that'll help. And then the horse I like best is way outside here. Peak Hype. Chad Brown, Santana, E5 Racing comes out of the same race. He was checked. He hit the rail. He might have won. I think he was probably going to win or at least be right there. 1 and 11 is all I'm using. 1 and 11. So there you have it. We got the bonus round. We're going to need Sketty Man and Santana so many different times. We're praying they don't fall off. On to Keeneland.